Yeah, hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. We're live at Pittsburgh, at SITFU, which is, what does SITFU stand for?
Oh, I don't remember. Suck it the fuck
up. What's up, bitches?
What does SITFU stand for, Alan?
Suck it the fuck up.
Yes, and that means we're going to...
That's military actors.
Yeah, we're going to be here.
As you notice, I'm only 4'11" today.
Yeah, you can see I'm a lot taller.
Especially when you're standing next to me.
Yeah, so we're going to be here for 6 hours doing exercise and burning some serious calories with these beautiful people. This is Alan Roberts from Every Damn Day Fitness. This is Autumn. Autumn, where can they find you on Instagram?
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki.
She's our little daughter.
Yeah, this is my lovely wife Fiona. What's going on, Smizzle? Hey, let's get these ugly guys over here. Come on.
I gotta step out.
All right. This is JT. JT, where'd you come from?
I'm from Alabama.
Alabama. And his name is John Thomas, but that's only one name.
John Tyler.
John Tyler, sorry. And this guy came all the way from Utah. To be here. So we're going to be doing, what are we going to be doing today? We're going to be doing the Murph, and we're going to be doing an hour of burpees, and we're going to be doing an hour of dumbbell overhead presses, and an hour of boxy ball crunches. What am I missing? Deadlift. An hour of deadlifts,
You keep mentioning deadlifts.
Come on, just squeeze in here. Come on, girls. So what are you guys afraid of the most? What's going to be the most challenging part?
I'm not honestly sure yet. I think the burpees, absolutely. I think I'm going to die today.
Yeah, if he does, we're going to take some inappropriate pictures before we try to revive him. All right, Fiona, what's going to scare you the most? Burpees. How about you, Alan?
Not throwing up.
Yeah. How about you, Dustin?
I think the Murph is the one thing.
Yeah. So I think the burpees scare the heck out of me. So we're gonna try to save it for last. Yeah. We're not starting for a couple hours. I'm going to run a Q&A if you guys have any questions. Alan didn't schedule any yoga? No yoga, thank God. If you guys have any questions, toss them up. I'll do a Q&A for a while. If not, we'll just jump off and do whatever. So.
Steve, you're like a lot taller than I am.
Yeah. I'm just a little bit taller than you.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, everybody asks how tall I am. And have a nice day, thank you. How tall are you?
How tall am I? Not tall enough.
What gym is this? This is Crunch Fitness in Pittsburgh. I think Trump is a Jesus. Please do the Whipple Waffle.
Right?
Trumpy. Steve looks monstrous. That's because I'm standing close to the camera. Support Trump. He's our savior. How come I can't block dipshits on
Someone
here?
wants to.
Oh, there it was. I use when it's channel.
Yeah.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, dipshit. Anyway, I look monstrous just because I'm standing close to the camera. I know how to work it.
You're not really in it that much. Like saying right there. But we're all in it. Yay!
Yeah. So, Autumn, how much you deadlift, Autumn?
My max is 305, but it will be 315, right?
What's your body weight?
Between 120 and 125.
So you're closing in on 3x body weight.
Well, I hope so, yeah.
You will, because I'll help you get there.
Okay, cool.
Fiona, how much do you deadlift? Yeah. All right, Dustin L. Wait, Dustin L's got a question. Have heard stretching after workout is best to increase flexibility. Stretching after a workout, we don't want to stretch before a workout because there's some science that says that'll actually weaken you. But if you want to stretch in between your workouts and improve flexibility, go for it. Just don't stretch before your workout. That's our one question on the Q&A. If you guys have any questions, wait, here we go. Live for Life says, damn little chick, got some good power on the dead. Good on you, girl.
What's that?
Yes.
Damn little chick. Very proud.
It says, little chick got some power on the dead.
Ooh, thank you. Life for life. Ooh. Hello.
Live for life.
Oh, live for life. Wow, I can't read. You'll notice that if you ever join my lives, I'm like a badass reader, like not in a good way. I'm really terrible reader.
You also have abs too, don't you?
Somewhat. Maybe
Somewhat?
not anymore.
Oh yeah, she says not anymore. You got abs, don't you?
Somewhere.
I think Autumn's the only one here that might actually have abs. So
Allie has abs.
Oh, Allie definitely has that.
Allie has abs. What are you talking about?
yeah, I was gonna run a Q&A, but I don't think anybody knows what's going on. But if you do have questions, you can let us know. Alan, what are you most afraid of, Alan? Alan, have you ever been on YouTube before?
What am I most afraid of?
Yeah, today. We were.
The last one, I think the last one, no matter what it is, for real. Like, no matter what it is, it's gonna fuck, because they all gonna suck.
I want to do burpees at the end, so that way I can just pass out and die.
The burpees are gonna fucking, burpees are gonna be a hurt box.
We were
I
at
think the deadlifts are gonna fucking suck too. That's why I'm gonna do them first.
deadlifts will really torque your hamstrings.
And then the mile run's gonna be fucking crazy. Just for your Murph, that's that, all that shit.
So we were at Denny's this morning, and we were telling the waitress that Alan was a big celebrity, and I think she was really confused. He is a big celebrity.
Huh? How hard is it to remember fucking hot sauce?
She asked me if I had celiac when I asked for no milk.
No milk?
Yeah, on my oatmeal.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, do you have celiac? So I was like, no.
No, that would be lactose intolerance.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
You get a participation medal. How much synthol are you guys on? Joel Clear wants to know how
I'm
much
on all
synthol.
of it, so
How much synthol are you on, Dustin?
all of it.
I use it like I drink water, so hardly ever.
I'll tell you though, I gotta be honest. If you're a man and you want to inject like oil to make something bigger, I can probably think of some good areas most of you need to make larger with synthol. You know what I'm saying?
Ouch.
I'm just saying. I mean, you know, they're like making the biceps like they're like. Anyway, whatever. Winner says, are variations of overhead pressing enough for overall delt development, or do we need to do lateral raises? I'm a big proponent of doing two different types of overhead presses a week, a barbell variation and a dumbbell variation. And are those enough to stimulate delt development? When you combine those with your chest work, you're going to get plenty of delt development. It doesn't hurt to do something like lateral raises afterwards, but you're probably just good with overhead presses. But yeah, I would do a side delt and a rear delt exercise just to make sure. Let's see. Emo says make Dustin show abs. Emo Marion says make Dustin show abs.
You have to dig for it.
Look,
There's no abs.
I can feel ab right there. Now, if you want Dustin to show abs, just donate to this live video. I'll just turn up the music. Do you eat heavy for this or light? We're all eating light before this, pretty much. Did any of you guys eat heavy this morning?
I did not. I only had oatmeal and coffee.
We went to Denny's. I had 6 eggs over easy, 4 pieces of bacon, and 2 pieces of toast. So very light carb.
I had hash browns and some ketchup. That's it.
Hash browns and a half a bottle of ketchup. I saw him. He was squirting it. There's ketchup flying everywhere.
That was his vegetable for the day.
All right, thanks, Joel. We'll try. If you guys have any questions, shoot it up. This is kind of a Q&A, so I'll answer your questions. If not, you know, we'll just sit here and look like dipshits. So, how long each of you guys been lifting?
How long have I been lifting? Is that one of the questions?
Yeah.
Got back. I was an ex-gymnast that went to college, did do gymnastics in college.
Hi, Trevor.
And I started getting into lifting around 2012.
2012. How about you, Dustin?
Gosh. So I'd say I don't think I have about 8 years of experience and still a lot of learning. I'd say I'm more of a hobbyist than anything. And it's like today, just learning the deadlifts in the proper form.
Right.
There's a lot of exercises I haven't done because I haven't had someone to walk me through it. So.
How about you?
I'd say I started back in 2010, just off and on, and then finally I really got serious about my workouts a couple of years ago. Probably going on about a good 3 years.
Joel says that your six-pack is fully insulated in your cooler. Thanks,
Does
Chris.
that make it a cake?
It's good to keep your six-pack cool. You don't know how long you've been working out.
I don't know. I just do it, you know, here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. Let's see, Matt says, for full body exercises, should you just stick to compound movements, or would you go, or how would you go about that? No, you don't want to just stick to compound movements, because if all you do compound movements, you're going to beat the crap out of your body as you get stronger. So, like as you advance to an intermediate, you really want to do an HLM or a heavy light medium type of day where you do squats one day, and then maybe a lighter exercise like leg extensions or body weight lunges the next day. And then you want to do a more moderate day like hack squats or leg press. You really want to rotate. You can do squats twice a week. You can do heavy squats like a 5x5 or a 3x5 one day, and then on a Friday maybe a 20 rep set. But you want to rotate. You just don't want to beat yourself up with just compound movements. And plus you want variety so you can hit all the muscle groups. So I hope that helps. Let's see, Travis says, I feel old like you, Steve. I've been lifting since 95. Travis, then you are old. I'm sorry. That's 22 years of lifting, Travis.
23.
23. Email says, where's Alan at? Alan is right back there. This little knucklehead right there. Hollington says, all I see is 2 fine ladies and 3 shaved gorillas. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah. Yeah. This.
Everyone eats, but there's cinnamon things. Members bring just treats.
They're trying to give us diabetes here at the gym. All right. Robert says, Marilyn Manson shirt, please marry me.
Oh my God.
I'm her dad,
He's
so
my favorite. I love him.
if you want to marry her, you got to send me a full application. Like, question 1 is, are you a doctor, a lawyer? Question 2 is, how much is in your bank account?
And a photograph.
Yeah.
We need to know
Full background check.
Look at what's Alan doing up there. We'll just watch Alan for a while. Let's see. Carl Flood says, hi, Steve. What about behind the neck press? I used to do these without a problem, but I hear they're not recommended. Behind the neck presses can be okay, but
76.
as you pick up bulk, as you get bigger, it's harder to do an overhead or behind the neck press because you have to move your elbow back further. Excuse me. When you move your elbow back further, you're going to put more pressure on your shoulders. So when you do behind the neck press, don't take it down about more than this. And if it's putting a lot of pressure on you to move your elbows back, you probably don't want to do it. What's going on? Beaver in fire. Beaver in fire, welcome. All right, we're about 13 minutes in the video. If you guys have any questions, fire them up. If not, I'm just going to jump off here. What's your best push press, Steve? I've never really been a big push presser. I have videos of me doing seated behind the neck press and seated overhead press of 315. So that was my best seated BTNs and seated overhead. I've never been a big push presser because back in the bodybuilding world, it just wasn't a popular lift. It just kind of became really popular the last few years. As a guy, I've learned to prefer dumbbell work. Yeah, dumbbell work overall for shoulders is a better option than BTNs in my opinion, and I like doing higher rep dumbbell presses. Let's see. Tell Alan I'm here. I don't know where Alan went. I'll let him know, Beaver. Andre says, make Alan do a backflip. You guys are going to have to raise a lot of money to get Alan to do a backflip. Let's see. Robert says, how does one develop strong rear delts? I'm going to have you scoot over here if you want, so I don't elbow you.
Oh, over this side?
All right, here's the thing with rear delts. You see people doing face pulls like this, right? To do their rear delts. We see them doing reverse flies to do their rear delts. You got to remember that like a row is basically the same type of movement.
Are you doing shaky things?
So the best way to develop your rear
I don't
delts
want to come like
is to build up some big rows. And after that, you probably want to do a reasonable amount of volume with like reverse flies, reverse pec deck, or face pulls. But the bread and butter for your rear delts is going to be your back work.
He's been naughty today. Naughty.
That's just my opinion. Let's see. Email says Steve is a military tough. Did you fought the drill sergeant? In AIT, I worked as a platoon sergeant or de facto drill sergeant, so I was the drill sergeant.
Who's a better cook?
You or me or you?
I don't cook anything. He cooks all my meals for me.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm just lucky.
Yeah, I'm more like a chef. That's one of my hidden talents. So. Andre says, if I'm already doing heavy pulls and presses, do I need to go heavy on arms as well? Really, I don't like heavy work on arms. So once you do your compound movements, by that I mean you still want to challenge yourself, but I prefer to do volume work. Like when we're done doing our heavy exercises, we do like 4 to 5 sets of 10 for arm exercises. So whatever weight you use on those 4 to 5 sets of 10, you still want to add weight when you can, but you don't want to do like low rep sets. Nothing really heavy. I mean, nothing intense. Like
You can pump it out that many times.
Yeah, you still want to progress. You just don't want to like do a 3 rep set of bicep.
Like Barbie doll weights.
Travis says, as an older lifter, what's your advice for knee joint health and longevity? For longevity, you probably need to realize you can't train super heavy all the time forever. So, like, if you probably don't want to be doing squats above 405 for the next 25 or 30 years. Same thing with your bench press. You probably don't want to be doing 315 for reps for the next 20, 25 years. So your best defense for joint health is once you get super strong, unless you're a power lifter, you probably want to dial down the intensity and do more reps. That'll be better for joint health.
And how old is old?
Well, he's just saying, how do you do as you age? How do you continue to go? You got to really listen to your body. Like at a point, you're going to get as much muscle mass and strength as you're ever going to get. And at that point, you need to understand that you can't keep pounding on your body. At that point, it's okay to dial back, how long you work out, how frequently you work out, because it's really pretty easy to maintain at that point. So once you want to push real hard to get to the super level, once you get to the super level, you just want to dial it back a little bit. Steve, did you ever yell at privates? Absolutely. I was in an AIT unit, worked with drill sergeants. I ran PT. I would go on the weekends and tear up their bunks and tip over their wall lockers. That's just what I did in AIT. Yeah, I don't talk about it a lot, but I could wring this dude's neck. He could wring my neck. Thank you for...
Definitely.
Anonymous Random said I could wring this dude's neck. Yeah. Come on down to Pittsburgh. We'll find out, I promise.
Someone said, do I beat you in an arm wrestle?
Yeah, you beat me all the time. Let's see. Ready?
I beat him in wrestling.
I let her win in wrestling.
Hit him down.
Yeah, Travis says, I'm soon to be 41, but lifting for a long time, but some of the old joints are starting to feel it. Yeah, man, and when you get to that age, you want to, if you can bench 275, you want to probably just drop down to 225. And like I try to see how many reps I can do with a little bit lighter weight. Thanks, Grady. I appreciate your support. Annihilator says, are Zercher squats useless? No real compound movement is useless. It really comes down to priorities. You want to prioritize your exercise choices. So if you want to work in Zerchers, it might be a good idea to do floor deadlifts 1 week, and then the next week do Zerchers and power short or something like that. So not a useless exercise, and if you like to do it, by all means do it. Can heavy barbell rows hurt your biceps? Absolutely. The biggest mistake people make when they're rowing is that they pull instead of driving their elbows and shoulders back. So if you want to minimize how much you rely on your biceps on a row, instead of pulling, concentrate on driving your elbows and shoulders back at the same time. That's where you'll develop a lot of power and incorporate more of your back. You got that?
Control.
How many times do I tell you that?
Control your movements. Don't jerk, control.
What do I tell you on back exercise about driving your elbows back?
Driving back. Have control.
Right. Let's see. Is Zyklon B a good supplement? Never heard of it. Thank you. Did Alan took you with him when he met Jeff? No, I didn't go to Athlete X stuff. I'm not in their inner circle yet, so unfortunately no. What do you think of making a living from eBay dropshipping? I don't know, man. I don't even know if you're trolling or not. So, do you think barbell rows are a necessity? I don't really like them. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I've done barbell rows. I got my barbell row up to 405 by 5. I don't like them either. I prefer dumbbell rows. I just do. I prefer 15 to 20 rep dumbbell rows. And if I do barbell rows, I don't like to do them for heavy weight. If I'm going to do barbell rows, I'll do them for like 4 or 5 sets of 10. So, not my favorite exercise. Oops, trying to scroll back and read it. Hold on a sec. How come I can't do that? Did they teach you how to fight in the Army? Not a lot, really. In the Army, we beat each other with those big old stupid things, but not a lot. Let's see. There we go. We're just trying to scroll through some of the messages here. Let's see. Travis says, in my opinion, the exercises that are necessities are the ones that will keep you coming back to the gym and what will help you reach your goals. Yeah, and I mean, this isn't life or death either. Some of this comes down to just enjoyment. So if you enjoy it, doing an exercise, you should really just continue to do it. All right, guys, we've been on about 22 minutes. If you have any more questions, just shoot them up. If not, we are going to jump off here. And we've got time for a few more questions. Tips for an aspiring YouTuber, going to start soon. Alan and I were just talking about this with Paul today. And we were telling her, you just got to be authentic, you got to be real, and you just got to do it every day. Like, people will laugh when I'm doing YouTube and we're cooking in the background, you're cooking in the background. It's part of our daily routine. Like, we start dinner and then I do my YouTube video.
But you tell me to do what you know, talk about what you know.
And, you know, when it comes to YouTube, talk about what you know. Don't try to be a douchebag and act like you know everything. Don't try to talk about things you don't know. So that's the best advice you can get when it comes to YouTube. Is deadlift a mass builder in your opinion? Absolutely. Deadlift is one of the best mass builders. If you get strong on the deadlift, you're going to encourage your body to build size from head to toe. Strength is strength, and the stronger you get, the more the body is going to respond. You really have to look at it in that way. The more an exercise challenges your body, the more it's going to encourage you to build size and strength. So you just have to continue to view. Hold on. YouTube's pissing me off.
Forever to think about.
All right, which is better, an ab exercise, fork lunges or windshield wipers? With planks and ab wheel rollouts. Those are the best two. All right, thanks, Ben. Absolutely, enjoy your hike. All right, we're gonna get going, guys. We're gonna go do some exercises. Appreciate you guys watching. If you need any workout help, exercise help, you need some coaching with your diet, you guys can check out the links below to Super Living Today. I do workout assessments, I do diet assessments, all that kind of good stuff. And check out my book, Massive On. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, you can check out the link below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching and stay super sexy, people.